Welcome to the Arguably Funny podcast. My name is Gavin, or Zombag Killer. You may know my other hosts. We got Jay, otherwise known as Fluxy MLG, and we got Alex, otherwise known as Chronic Crunk. How are you guys doing?
Perfectly splendid. How are you?
Some people also know me as Holy Hammer 38.
I know that guy.
I'm also 8899.
Alex, my first topic here, I have going straight out to you. So
Okay.
I'm going to need you to get a cup of iced tea right now.
What?
Okay. I can do that. I also
All right.
just want to let you
Wait,
guys know that.
You're just going to
You
talk
guys
over
are-
me?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
My turn.
Go-
I just
all
want to
right.
let you guys know that you guys are on the clock.
I'm on the clock.
For what?
Well, you'll figure out in a little bit.
All right.
Okay.
The clock has started.
Yeah, the clock started.
Well then, Alex, you got your tea?
Yeah, what do you want with my iced tea, bud?
Yeah.
Just let me
You
enjoy
got
it.
your iced tea? You got your nice
Yeah.
fat cup of iced tea? All right. You need to last the entire episode without spitting it all over your monitor or dumping it all over your keyboard in order
Oh
to
my
redeem
God.
yourself for the last 2 nights. 2 nights in a row, this fucking guy spit taked a whole mouthful of iced tea all over his keyboard and all over his screen playing Rocket League. And then the next day, tipped over a full glass of iced tea on his desk.
No.
Yeah.
Good God, man.
Yeah. I was
So-
fucking crumbling.
He's in his redemption arc right now. So if he can make it
Okay.
through the whole episode with a full glass of iced tea sitting on his desk, he's allowed to bring drinks back like a grown-up.
Okay. You need one of those grippy cups.
What does that mean?
Tell me more.
They're not fully round. They're kind of oval. Like it's got hand grooves, kind of.
Are they for toddlers?
Yeah.
All right, next
Great.
conversation.
Great. All right, quickly, this happened to me today, and it's related to fuckface, so I just want to get it over with.
Okay.
2 fuckface episodes ago, they were talking nonstop about dildos and balls.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the bank today with my dad. Then I went to the car wash with my dad while listening to an episode all about the history of dildos, where they come from, massive dildos, what are dildos, what are balls. My balls got stuck in this. Jeff dipped his dick in a fucking in dog puke.
Poopy water.
Like
Oh yeah.
it was the one episode where they went all in on cocks and balls, and it was the one episode where my dad was sitting in the passenger seat of my car.
I was gonna say, has he ever listened before?
Not to that degree. Like, sometimes they'll get into some conversation about something that's a little mature.
Risque.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Never is it 25 minutes straight of back-to-back homers.
Cinderella at the ball.
I was thinking back to when I was younger. I would just put on anyone's shoes. I was probably like 5 or 6, and I would just run around. I'd see these big boots. I'd put them on. I'd be new boot goofing, run around the house.
Mm-hmm.
One time, I put on these giant boots. They were giant to me. They were probably regular boots, but picture giant boots. And I started running down my basement stairs, and then I fell down all
Ooh.
the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
That part wasn't too bad, if I remember right. But the worst part was at the bottom. I don't know why, but I went straight for my earring, and my earring wasn't in my ear. And I saw it on the ground, and I was like, "Oh, my ear! They cut my ear open."
What an idiot.
New boot goofing. That's my short story about falling. My second short story about falling. There was this one time I was at my friend's party, and we were playing on the
Don't know
treadmill.
him. Don't know this guy. I'm not familiar with him or his family or the member of the family who is about to commit a heinous crime.
It was someone's birthday. We were having a good time. We were kids, like 6th grade, young kids, playing on the treadmill. We put it on max speed, we're running on it. One of my friends, he puts it on max speed and he sits down and he shoots off the treadmill and he flies off into a bunch of boxes. We're loving it. And then I get on the treadmill, and I was doing a spacewalk. I had my arms on the beams. I was doing one step, jump, another step, jump. I was just skimming off the treadmill. I was gliding until my wings got cut. An assassin from behind, one of the birthday boy's family members, karate chopped me in the wings. I lost my arms.
Oh my
down.
God. Oh my God.
This guy is not telling the story the right way.
Lost my arms.
And lost my arm.
My
Thank you
first
for your
foot hit the
service.
treadmill, my leg flies off.
I think that's called stolen valor.
No, he hits my arm. I lose my grip. I fall down. And I'm like, no, this is scary, but we're having a good time. I just reach back up, grab the bar, catch my knees on the treadmill, hold myself there for a couple seconds. And then I'm like, ooh, that hurts. So then I let go and flew across the room off the treadmill. And now I have permanent nipples on my knees. 2 little red dots on the front of both my knees, same spot. Have you guys ever fallen in a traumatic way?
I fell down the stairs a couple years ago.
Was it bad?
Well,
just a
my
fall?
stairs turn, so
Oh.
I made it halfway down,
Okay.
and I just laid on the landing twitching, and it was like 1 o'clock in the morning,
oh,
and my
man.
mom came running out of her
Yeah, that's
room,
the worst.
and she's like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And I'm like, I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. And she's like, "Why aren't you moving?" I'm like, "Because it hurts."
Oh God,
Like,
my
I was
legs.
fully winded. It was like I stepped on a fucking banana peel. I just took a step, my foot shot out from in front of me, and I cracked my back on the middle of a step, and I slid down to the landing where I stayed there in pain. And my entire back was bruised. I'm fucking lucky, dude. That was a crazy fall. To all that happened
had
was
a
I got a
cartoon
bruised
fall.
back,
Yeah.
dude. For real.
You can really hurt yourself off of 2 steps, let alone
Yeah.
a whole flight.
Yeah. My back was like the outline of the steps. I was all zigzagged like Tom and Jerry. I was like, oh man, no, that was a rough one. And I'm not small, so I took a hard fall.
When's the last time you fell, Alex?
Last time I fell, I don't know about the last time, but I think the best time I fell probably actually wasn't a fall, but it's kind of more like your story where I was sabotaged. Me and my best friend were play fighting, like WWE characters. You know, we were in probably first grade, so we were big into wrestling, and he fucking choke slammed me off of the bed
Jesus.
onto the old Xbox, the original
No.
Xbox, onto the
Man,
Not a collector's item.
onto the corner of the Xbox
Oh,
I feel
on
it.
my spine.
I feel it. Those things were solid metal.
Yeah, it was not cool. I thought I was fucking paralyzed, but you know, I was like,
You must have done a
How
good
old?
sell.
oh,
You're
because
doing the roll around, holding your back.
yeah, it was bad. But like, you know, I was fucking 8 years old, so I just got up and we ate some Burger King, I think, and it was perfectly fine.
That was probably
You know?
the worst part of the memory.
Yeah, if that shit happened today, I'd probably fucking call out of work for 6 days. And well, you know, I was a spring chicken. I got right back up. Actually, I have another fall story. This wasn't. This was more of a jump than a fall. This was self-inflicted.
oh my.
Different friend, dangerous friends I had. We made a foam pit in his backyard. For some reason, he had a giant fucking hole dug out in his backyard, and we made a foam pit out of like an old couch. And I don't think we put enough couch. But anyway, we got out there, filled the foam pit up with a ripped up couch, found a ladder. We got on top of the
God,
fucking
a ladder.
Yeah.
It's a Jeff Hardy match.
as if the just the dropping into a hole wasn't enough. We
Yeah.
stood on this ladder, and everybody did it. and I was like, oh wow, that looks fun, and everybody was a lot smaller. I was like a tall guy, bigger guy for my age. We were probably 7th grade, I fall a lot fucking harder than them. Gravity affects me harder.
I'm familiar.
Yeah. So, naturally, I got on top of the ladder, and everybody was like, do a cannonball, do a fucking cannonball. And I was like, hell yeah.
Oh, God.
Top rope, jumped into the fucking foam pit, cannonball. As soon as I landed, my legs went numb. I thought my spine came out of the top of my head.
Oh, man.
And I was writhing in pain. I couldn't
That's a
walk.
paralyzer.
Yeah. I crawled out of the foam pit. And I laying grabbing my ass. I was laying, I was laying face down, ass up, as some would say, because I was stuck in the position that I landed. I was crunched up a bit, and my friend's older brother, who was there with us,
From a compressed spine.
yeah, I was stuck in the seated cannonball position, and my friend's older brother, who, at the time was probably like 19-ish, 20 maybe. And, we were 12 or 13, so he was a little bit of a dick. Walked over and smacked my ass as humanly hardly possible as he could. I probably had a fucking handprint on my ass for the next, 3 days. And then I couldn't walk. And I couldn't walk for, a good week, maybe. I could walk, I wasn't paralyzed, obviously, but,
It's like walking now.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think I've had any accident falls where I've been like, oh, fuck, I just got so fucked up. Mine have been, other people or self-inflicted jump.
Yeah.
We did that.
My best accidental fall, my dad drove me to the bus stop down the road because it was winter and icy. And I stepped out of the truck. First step, fucking ate full shit. Immediately.
No.
2 feet on the ground, immediately feet up in the air, fucking ass on the ground, within a second, with everybody at the bus stop looking at me. And I hastily crawled back into the truck and asked my dad to drive me to school because I did not want to face the music. I did not want any conversation with anybody who just saw what happened.
That's awesome. When was this?
Middle school. All right, so Gavin, I got to press you on something now.
Okay.
I need you to sit the fuck still. Period.
Okay.
That's all.
I'm sitting.
We've dialed in the mic. Every time I'm going through the recording, I imagine you're just spinning in your chair, talking like this. Oh, sometimes I'm over here, sometimes I'm over there. I'm losing my mind. We need to get you a Temu racing simulator and just strap you down with a straight jacket and put a mic in front of you.
I think that would be effective.
Locked in like the people who fucking take off in spaceships. They're just sitting there staring straight up. You just need to lay on your back with a mic in front of your face.
Like a roller coaster seat?
Exactly. Where your feet dangle. No, you don't get to sit in there. You're going on the whole Batman journey.
I thought the name of the podcast was Sit and Spin.
We went through a lot of drafting names and discussions. The name we have, everyone loves it. Nobody hates the name. No one has any trouble saying it either.
Arguably.
I will try and sit still.
Thank
I
you.
think I've been, I can't promise it's going to be different today.
Well, I heard you snapping the arms off of your chair when you were talking 10 minutes ago. So I guess we'll find out.
I'm staring at my audio waves, so I'm trying to keep myself locked in.
Let's go.
What do you think is the most egregious thing they could hide in the terms and conditions? Because no one reads the terms and conditions.
Yeah. So I'm going to pre-fire you by saying you read an article where there was a study where people had to sign away their life or their baby, because I know that did happen.
I don't know about that one.
This guy has an article.
You've got material pulled up, huh?
Here we go. The worst thing to put in the terms and conditions would have to be something with your data, right? They're like, welcome to Audacity. We're going to go through all your photos. We have access to everything on your computer.
You want me to? We can skip the article if you want.
Wait a minute. No. I called this guy out. I screwed him. The worst thing, and this is real and predatory and disgusting, is fucking Adobe. Photoshop and Adobe, those scamming motherfuckers, charge you a cancellation fee for a fucking monthly subscription.
Oh, yeah.
Are you
I've heard about that.
fucking insane? Are you insane? And they're like a collection agency. I can't cancel my fucking subscription, so I just went on PayPal and I blocked Adobe so they can't charge me anymore. But I get emails every 2 days saying an error showed up. We're gonna fucking send your ass to small claims court if you don't fucking pay your bill. Fuck you guys.
You know who else is off topic? You know who else is like a fucking collection agency? NordVPN, but they will not leave me alone. I used a free trial. And then it accidentally charged me, and then I tried to cancel it. Very hard to fucking find the canceling on the app anyway. And every single day they message me talking to me about my subscription.
Off the top of my head, one that comes to mind is like Instagram and TikTok. I don't know which one it was, so I'll just lump them together. I'm sure they both have this. They have like, we can use anything you post in advertising and this and that.
Mm.
People were complaining that TikTok was using them in ads without their permission, and TikTok's like, it's in the terms. This was a couple months ago, back in August. There was a guy and a wife.
A guy and a wife. This guy's not sexist. A guy and a wife. That's awful.
So this guy, Jeffrey Piccolo,
Oh,
from Dragon Ball, and his wife, Dr. Canuck Porn Tang Squan.
Canuck porn.
I'm kind of doing this a disservice, but they went to Disney World and they went to a restaurant. They got some food. Before they got food, the lady's like, she's a doctor, first off, so she knows her stuff, and she's like, I'm allergic to this, this, and this. I can't have these things. And they're like, okay. And they like said it multiple times. And then they got their food and they ate it. And there was something she was allergic to. And she went to the hospital and she died. So this guy, her husband, Jeffrey Piccolo, he sues Disney. This is one of those things that like, oh, he's suing Disney for all they got. He's making his payday. I think he only sued them for like $50,000. It was like something, not a lot. Sues them and they're like, well, you can't sue us because you signed up for Disney Plus, and in the clause it says you can't take us to court. You have to go through mediation.
Oh my god.
So they were trying to get the whole case thrown out because he signed up for the Disney Plus free trial or something months before this.
Yep. That's disgusting.
Eventually, a couple days later, someone higher up was like, this is a sensitive situation. We want to be delicate. So we'll go to court. We'll do what this man wants. They came around, but whoever their lawyer was really like, you signed a contract that you can't sue us for anything.
Yeah.
And we own everything, so you can't sue us ever.
I feel like lawyers are like little kids in playgrounds, like nah, 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 nah.
Right.
Actually,
but it just makes me something like that. Like, you can't take us to court for anything. Like, there's no exception. How can that be in the terms? What else could be in the terms?
well, it's the same thing as like a non-compete agreement, right? That's just disgusting dog shit. Like, hey, you work for us. You're not allowed to do anything else that moves you up anywhere else. Okay.
Yeah. In theory, there's like the beginning of like, oh, well, you are the assistant to the CEO and you know secrets and blah, blah, blah. But then they just corporate umbrella.
Yep.
All these small fries. You kind of worked on the code. You can't work in this industry anymore. Bye.
Yeah.
Go get a new life.
Now, we're sorry to hear about your wife. How about 2 tickets to Frozen on Ice? Like, fucking hell.
It's like the McDonald's coffee lady.
Mm-hmm.
Lady who got coffee burns and sued, and everyone made fun of her. She only wanted a small amount, and they were like, you're a joke. So she ended up getting the bag. She just wanted her hospital bills covered.
They fucked it up.
They fucked it up for big time.
They should have just paid the $20,000 or whatever the fuck it was, and
put the warning on there. That's why everything has a stupid warning now, because of that lady specifically. Caution, hot
Super.
liquid is hot. Minus $50 million.
Hey man, don't fall for the corporate propaganda.
Sometimes Duncan has they used to have
Frozen
these.
hot chocolate. I've been here before.
Nope. You weren't there for that episode. Thanks, though.
Oh,
This guy who listens to our podcast. Thank you.
fail RP.
Yep. How about you go to our YouTube channel? Our stuff is on there. Arguably Funny. At Arguably Funny on YouTube. It's there. We have
Great plug.
video version of the podcast and a video of the Arguably Extra. Go there and watch it. It's great. From 3 days ago. I forgot what I was going to say, but hashtag ad. I went to Dunkin'. Sometimes they had these like covers on the lattes because the lattes are hot. And now I'm going to go there. If the latte cover is covering the cup itself, like normally it was just like this cardboard. If that's covering anything that says caution hot, I am taking a latte shower. I am taking a fresh latte shower. I'm slamming on my brakes while I'm holding this fucking cup in my hand. And I'll see you guys on my yacht. Taking one for the team.
I don't know all the facts, so I'm not gonna fully take her side. But I have seen a lot of people say that the McDonald's coffee lady was slandered by McDonald's corporate. That the way you think, the way that most people think, is because that's the idea McDonald's puts out, and that the facts of the case are like the coffee was like 50 degrees hotter than it needs to be.
I have heard that it was hotter.
I think she sparked innovation in the text community on things like mind the gap. Hey, whatever you do, don't step in front of this train.
No smoking at the gas station.
Yep. Do you know
I mean,
people
surely
who...
that was around. Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, no,
Surely
absolutely.
that was.
Yeah,
surely
no.
that.
I'll go. Have you guys seen the new live voicemail on iPhone?
Do you know people who pump their gas with their engine on?
Surely that was around before.
I can edit this to be whatever I want it to be.
I have seen TikToks recently of that they're like, maybe newer cars are able to, but I still wouldn't. I don't know. I have seen people doing it though. That they're like, I've been told my whole life that you have to turn the engine off, and look, it's fine. It's like, I don't know why you'd want to test that.
Yeah. I don't understand. Like, the only connection I can make to that is if you're on the toilet and you're going to the bathroom and you just rip open a double Whopper. What are you doing? Shut the car off. Why are you burning the gas that you're putting in the gas tank? What are we doing here? You know, your engine, you know how your engine makes fucking power with the gas? Combustion.
Yeah.
Why make boom boom next to big fucking bang bang? How about you just turn the fucking thing off? Why don't we just make it easy? Don't know where that thought came from.
iPhone has this new live voicemail thing I just saw. When I went to my voicemails today, it was like, new feature. Let me pull it up. A new take on voicemail. If someone's leaving a message, you can view You can view the transcript or even answer the call.
Oh, I did see that.
You know what's so cool about that? It's been done before. They took it away from us. It's existed on phones forever until the iPhone, until this new age of phones. I feel like I remember listening to the voicemail on the house phone and then picking it up if it was one of my friends.
Absolutely.
This is not new.
Very innovative. Great job, Apple.
Fake new. No S.
We only put S on there on True Social.
On the same topic with audio waves, why has ASMR not been weaponized?
Oh yeah, a lot of people don't like it. You could probably use that.
I'm talking about for the sick fucks who do.
That's disgusting.
Like, especially at
What
its
does that
peak,
mean?
right? Like, I want to make some ASMR propaganda, build up this page of people who like ASMR, and then I'm just going to blow their speakers out. Like, ASMR is all about like falling in this serene comfort. Why has it not been jump scare-ified, right? Why is there a video of a car driving through a field, driving through the hills, and some fucking ghoul jumps out at you? Why
I've seen this.
do you not get audio jump scares in ASMR? Why is it not just like, oh, look at this calming audio, boom?
Surely that's a thing.
I've been using this word a lot. Dichotomy? Let me make sure I know what that means. Division or contrast, yeah. I think the dichotomy between the people who would enjoy that, which is people who don't like ASMR, who are just there for the bit, versus the people who wouldn't, the people who just want to hear ASMR. I think if any channel did that, they would tank immediately.
Review bump.
Well,
They would
yeah, of
be
course.
gone.
But I didn't, you didn't watch that video for the first time and get jump scared and be like, I was looking to get my pants filled with yellow liquid. It just happened to you, whether you wanted it to happen or not.
I guess that's true.
I want somebody to just look up something ASMR. Calm ocean breeze as the sun sets. Just some crazy shit. Yeah, I don't know.
I think we could come around. ASMR is still going.
Yeah, it's definitely fallen off a little bit, but the entire internet exists like around these trolls, right? Every corner. Why has it not hit the ASMR community?
Also, I feel like it's anything but peaceful.
I agree. It sends shivers down my spine.
Yeah, especially when it's people eating or
Oh my
like
god, that's disgusting.
doing things that are like unboxings and stuff when they're like,
Tapping.
yeah,
That's bad.
now that's disgusting.
Speaking of troll, I thought about this the other day, actually, and I never looked into it until now. Do you know what it means to troll?
To troll.
Yeah. Where did the online trolling come from?
How do I connect this to being under a bridge?
That Russian guy.
Right? You think of the troll.
Yeah, that's true.
That guy. That one's good.
Yeah.
You think of the troll face, although that came after that
definitely
guy.
came after it, yeah. Trolling is gatekeeping, and gatekeeping reverses back to being under a bridge and not allowing people to pass unless they know. So trolling is making fun of people who don't know. You're gatekeeping the knowledge and not telling them and making fun of them for being stupid. Thoughts?
That sounds good to me. I just thought it was kind of neat, kind of funny. To troll as an action came from fishing.
Ah, yes.
Makes so much sense.
That does make sense.
It
It
was
doesn't.
about
I don't know.
Troll fishing.
you troll the water. You'd like kind of wait for a bite. I don't know.
Trolling is where you're driving slowly while you're fishing.
You guys are fish losers, and I'm not.
Put the bait out there and you slowly drive around
Yeah.
instead of staying still.
So what I thought was funny about that is it just comes back around to bait and those meme images with the fish and the hook taking the bait. It's all circular.
Wow.
The world is circular. It is all circular.
Trolling is just about bait again. Back in the early internet, like 2012, you say something edgy or kind of ridiculous, and then people in the comments would say nice bait. Like you're trying to get a reaction. Nice bait. Read you like a book.
True.
So it's all circular. It's all about fishing.
/S.
Sarcasm.
Definitely didn't think that meant serious at some point.
Definitely didn't think that meant serious till right now.
Oh my god. Let's go. I wasn't the only one.
/J. No, that
That's
one.
a great guy.
Not really.
Okay. Alex, how many topics you got over there, pal? More than 0?
Well, I do have some, but I don't know how to make them, fit.
Fit it like this. Thanks for listening to this episode.
So I just started this new job at the movie theaters. They've got me doing absolute chum work. They got me sweeping and shit. When I was in the theaters, I only worked like 2 days so far. I've noticed that people are fucking disgusting slobs with no manners. And I constantly look at you can see where people sit because there's a fucking plethora of popcorn on the ground. And I found myself sitting there saying, "Did you get any in your fucking mouth?" Like there's that much popcorn on the floor and then in the chair. And that led me to think that after a few theaters of that, I just started thinking, wow, there's a lot of snacks here for me to eat.
Oh no.
Because there's so much popcorn everywhere. And there's like half empty like candies and then just half drinking sodas. If I was homeless,
Go to movie
I would
theater.
get a fucking job at the movie theaters. People waste food, just throw popcorn on the floor, just fucking do disgusting things,
The most expensive popcorn as well. Like
Yeah.
per kernel. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Through the roof at the theaters. Same thing with your gallons of soda. Leaving out fucking your half a gallon of
Yeah.
soda there. It's like a $12 drink.
You know what else is disgusting? is that the sodas, they are incredibly sticky. Like all the sodas on the outside of the cup. I don't know what kind of people are going to the fucking movies, but they were not trained. They were raised by fucking wolves.
I think the popcorn thing is kind of genius because it's like the perfect trap. The movies isn't expensive. Like the ticket price is up, but it's not terrible. You don't feel too bad going to the movies, and you don't need popcorn. But you're at the movies. You need popcorn. So it's kind of like you're the dummy. We're not making you pay this price. You're the dummy. It's so genius. Popcorn has like no calories. It's nothing. It's nothing food, but you need it at the movies.
Until you pour the butter on there.
Well, yeah, that's
Get a little sodium overdose too.
I feel like that's the same thing with the ices because
Oh, yeah.
the ices are $8. And, you know, every time I go to the movies with my girlfriend, I'm perfect. Well, this is before I worked there, you know, employee benefits and all. You know, when we would go, I would be fucking perfectly content. No popcorn, nothing. Just straight movie ticket in hand, ready to go see the movie.
Mhm.
Every time we go, my girlfriend says, well, we're at the movies. I need an icy. You know, when else am I going to have an icy? And then she's like, and I need popcorn. When are we going to not have popcorn? You know, we never have popcorn. It's movie theater popcorn. It's the best kind of popcorn.
It's genius.
Fucking scam.
I don't know what it is about the soda there too. You know, McDonald's has the straw that's perfectly formulated to give you the perfect amount of air and shit. I don't know what it is about movie theater drinks that it has the perfect formula to make me have to piss gallons more than I have consumed before the movie ends. Like instantly, it hits me like a truck.
Dude, I have never had to piss as bad as I've had to piss when I'm in the movies, and I don't even get a drink when I go. Nothing. It's just like the mental of being here. Like, okay, I need to not piss right now because I'm gonna miss something, and my brain's like, oh, fuck, you gotta piss.
Maybe you had too many sodas at the movies as a kid, and now it's like ingrained. Your body's like, we watch the movie, then we go to the bathroom. It's what we do. Like me when I come home from work.
Bluetooth toilet.
Your Bluetooth connects as soon as the movie's over. You're like, gotta find a bathroom.
Oh, the movie's not even over. That's the best part. And I don't drink before I go. I don't fucking drink when I'm there, and just massive amounts of piss coming out.
Yep. And then he has 6 handfuls of popcorn, and this guy comes out shrunken. Doesn't drink anything for 2 days before he goes to the movies. Eats a bunch of salty ass popcorn. Comes out like a raisin.
Thought you were talking about me being shrunken. What was my name last episode?
Permanently shrunk.
You said you were perma. No, that was second episode.
Perma
shrunk.
Perma shrunk, and then super
growth.
Super growth. Yeah, I liked that one. I was gonna use that today, but I couldn't remember it.
And Cloud.
You got some bangers. Cloud, Nevada, parentheses, the city in Colorado.
And New Mexico.
It moves. It's like
it's
the
got
circus.
a Surf Shack.
Yeah.
Surf Shack.
Down in
New Mexico.
You wouldn't understand. Jesse Ventura, great guy.
I guess I gotta do the outro too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess we did it.
Wait a minute. I have to interject. Pause.
What?
Flag on the play.
What's up?
Yeah.
I was promised footlong facts.
Oh. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Let me give you a footlong fact.
This guy's Googling right now. I can see the keyboard.
The sun is a bright star in the sky in our solar system, the Milky Way. This fact is a foot long on my monitor. Thank you. We'll be back next week for less tech, less falling, maybe some stuff about our animals, past and present.
Stay away from my dog.
Okay. See ya.
See ya.
Tail sync.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
Hang on.
1.
Alex didn't jump in.
This guy sucks.
I'm saving a fucking 900-mile-an-hour banger coming at my net. Bad, dude. I got fucking enemies everywhere. Oh, man. Go ahead. 5, 4, 3,
2. Wait,
2.
Wait a minute. I'm talking with you.
It's confusing me.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Okay, ready? 5,
No.
4.
No. I need the audio to be synced on my end.
Well, why can't I do it? It'll be synced.
Because I'm the one who's talking and initiating it. I make your guys' 3, 2, 1 lineup. I say it at one time, and you both say it at the same exact time. If you say it now, then I have to wait until I hear you, and then I say it, and it's not going to be lined up.
We'll just do it differently, it's stupid.
See it.
5.
No.
That's pretty fucking synced, bud.
We're synced. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Whatever.